Friends, how you doing today? Welcome to my channel. I'm Sherry and my channel is Turquoise Dreaming, and I wanted to share with you what I'm doing in my craft room today. So come on in, get yourself a cup of coffee or whatever you like to drink, and or just do whatever you're doing. So yeah, I wanted to work on this journal today, but first I was kind of just looking around, seeing what I want to take care of on my desk. And also, I am working with this book that is a nature book. With this journal, there's lots of pretty flowers. I thought maybe I could cut something out there, make some journaling cards or tags. And there's few pages of the birds left. I've used a lot of the birds, but you can see I have about 4, 5, 6 pages left here of the birds. So I was looking at the birds. And then I got into the fish, and there's other things that I didn't really want to, I don't like the snakes and alligators. There's always something, right? But I was looking at the fish, and I'm like, there's some pretty fish in here. And so I was looking at that section, like, what can I do with these fish? So I started seeing these little pictures of the fish and things. So I wanted to show you what I did. I have a new pair of, fairly new, that I've got picked up within the last year from Amazon, I believe it was, of pinking shears for cutting fabric. But I found these old kind of grungy pinking shears one time at a thrift store, and I used them for paper. I mean, they cut. I mean, they don't look. I mean, they're pretty old looking, right? But they cut paper great. So I use these for cutting paper, and I have scrapbook scissors and stuff like that. The ones if you did scrapbooking, you bought a few pairs of those. At least I did, just to have 3 pairs of those scrapbooking scissors. But I got this one out because the little pinking part here, the triangles are a little bit smaller than my scrapbook scissors that have this on it. The little triangles are a little bit bigger, so I wanted the smaller one today. I just felt like using those, and I know they cut really good too. So you know how the plastic scrapbook scissors cut, they're different. So I started seeing these little pictures, and so I started cutting them out. Just giving you some ideas before I get started on this. But yeah, here's all the little pictures. I mean, look how cute that little fish is, and I can make these into faux. I can use them just like this, or I can make them into faux postage stamps, right? Or use them to decorate things like journaling cards, collage, clusters, tags, whatever, envelopes. So anyway, I just started cutting these little pictures out. Maybe I didn't like the rest of the page, kind of some ugly fish or something, but then I saw the little cute parts, so I started in the pretty parts. So I started cutting those out. This is a seahorse, and I'll just go through a little quicker. This was a big one, but I liked it. I just like that fish. It's what is it? Atlantic spade. Does it say spade fish? I think. I thought that was pretty. The silver and white. And then this one just looks like a fish you would see on a postage stamp. So I had to cut it out. Not necessarily gorgeous. This one too. Not necessarily a gorgeous fish, but I can see the post office putting a fish like that on a stamp. At least maybe you couldn't, but I just pictured it. Would the post office put that on a stamp? Yeah, they might. You never know. They're doing some kind of series of fish stamps, right? So I did those. So I'm going to do some more. Here's the rest of my fish pages here. And now this one, let me see what it has on the other side. It has alligators. So, I don't really like to look. I don't think alligators are pretty at all. I'm sure someone out there likes alligators, but I don't. So, but this page had a cool color on it. I mean, it's kind of like a very light olive color. I was like, that is so pretty. You don't see book pages that color. So I thought, I have to save this. And the other side will be glued down, so I won't have to look at the alligator. And then this has some potential with that pretty fish there. Here's my bird pages. So that's what I'm doing with that, kind of just inspired by getting my, looking for birds. I was like, oh, what am I going to do with these pages, type of thing. Oh, and I cut these out too, just to see if I would maybe do something with these. This is some text that was in there that I thought was kind of cool, and it would be a good background for a tag or something. This one too, almost could be a little pocket or something, like this. So I cut those out. Here's another page I saved from in there. The bottom half of this one had something on it I didn't like, but look, it's a blue, light blue page. Isn't that pretty? You know, again, you don't see that. I don't see that very often. A whole light blue page with text on it. So I kept those here to do something with. And let's see, let me show you. I have these I made like, I don't know, I'm going to say years ago. And I had put them away, and I didn't forget about them. I knew they were there. I just never went and got any of them. I had them in another room in a drawer because I just didn't have anywhere to put them in my craft room. So they're book pages, and I have covered the one side of them, like the cover, the front, I'm going to say, with something. The back, I think is just, oh, yeah. So like this one, this is a napkin that I wrapped around. And then I put these little strips here. I think that's one reason I didn't use them, is because I decided I kind of don't like this. So I was like, well, I really like the outside. I need to do something. Look at this one. Here's a Christmassy one. Isn't it pretty? With a Christmas napkin on it. So a lot of these have napkins. This one I put some lace on. And this is from a napkin. Let's see, what else do I have? This is some book page things I cut out from a Reader's Digest. Truman for Vice President. That was something in a story in a Reader's Digest. Here's one I put autumn leaves on. Those faux leaves you get wherever you get them, Walmart or you know, different places, but even the Dollar Tree, whatever. Put a button on there and that says fall. That's cute, right? This one has some graph paper with a little tin hole. So they're really cute. I was like, well, I want to do that. These are so cute. I want to do something with them and make it so I like the inside now. Maybe I did that years ago, and you know, now my style has changed and I don't like that anymore. So I said, well, let me redo the inside. So that's probably going to be a TV craft. As soon as I'm still cutting up that black, like crochet type table scarf or runner, whatever it was, with all the little flowers on it. I'm almost done. It's taking forever, but those, if you know, those type of things, I cut them out very carefully so that when I use them, they're ready and I don't have to cut anything off of them. They're ready to go. So almost done with that, but this is what I did. I just, like on this one, put some coffee dyed paper. And this one is a little divider piece from a notebook that I just took apart today. I left the holes here. It was a spiral little vintage notebook. I'll show it to you in just a second. But this is one, it had, you know, paper in it plus little dividers. So that's the paper I'm using so far. Here's another piece of a divider page. So I like them a lot better, don't you? I like them so much better. I like them now. Like, I can put this in a pocket or a tuck spot in a journal, and there you have some journaling space. I just like that so much better. So I'm going to be doing that when I get done cutting up the scarf. But meanwhile, let's see. Where's the notebook? It is here. Where is it? I'll find it in a second. Did I put it away? Oh, here it is. It's underneath my bird pages. So look at this old notebook I found. I love this cover, so I need to do something with that. See, this side is solid. It's very thick though, but I think I can make some tags or journal cards out of this, or even a cover. I could even use this for a cover this side with something and use this for a cover to a journal. Wouldn't that be pretty? So it has pages like this, and you can kind of see the age on them. They probably used to be white, and now they're kind of a off-white color. And they have, oh, I took all the divider pages out. So let me show you the divider pages. They have, it had these right here. There's the holes on that, see? And then they have the little tabs. So what I did when I cut the ones to fit in those little journaling spots was save. Like if I cut a tab off, I saved it. So I'm going to see if I can use this in the journal. I thought that would be cute to use as a tab. And I have a little check here I want to put in today. And so that, I think I've shown you everything I'm kind of fooling around with here. Here's the other pieces. I saved all the pieces of those divider pages. They're like, well, not quite as thick. They're like thick paper. And here's another one with a tab that I thought would be cool to use in a journal and use it as a tab, and just use this whole piece and glue it down on a page. So I'm going to keep these handy. Maybe we'll use that too. And so oh, this was the back of that notebook. Nice thick piece of cardboard, so that can be go into my cardboard stash. Today I just wanted to do a couple things with you on this, not a long drawn out, I don't think it's going to be a long drawn out. Of course, I don't make really long. My videos are not over 30 minutes because that is the only amount of time my phone will let me video. So let's see, I might need my paper cutter. I'll leave it there for now. But okay, since the last video, I was going to sew in the pages with you, but I had some technical difficulties, so that video did not work out. But let's see, what did I do? Let me show you real quick. I sewed in the pages. I did a 5 pamphlet stitch with this wax thread that matches the outside here. So I like it if I can, depending on the journal. Like this one, I wanted it to blend in. So there it is, 5 pamphlet stitch. There's a couple of different ways I've seen people do and I've tried both ways that I've seen to do a 5 pamphlet stitch. I did the one where on this one, where both threads end up coming out the middle. So I think I like that one best because I've tried the other one. There's another one out there floating around, and I've tried that one, and I think this one I like the best. So I'm doing this one now, where the threads come out of the middle. And then I just added from the pages that you saw and that we did together, I added, oh, here's the bird page. I said I would need to put a little support and in the middle here, so I added a piece of scrapbook paper. And the scrapbook paper I used in here as a little extra strength here on the middle, and I made sure to cut it thin enough so it blends in and it coordinates with the other papers and scrapbook paper. And it strengthens this middle part of those 2 pages that were together. So I had this one piece of scrapbook paper when we were working together on the pages, and I added this page right here, another piece of scrapbook paper, and let's see, what else did I add? I think you saw the card, and oh, I added this little garden page here. This is from a garden journal. And I just thought it was so pretty. I wanted a little bit more color in here. So when you see it from the side, or you kind of let it flip through the pages, you see some color, a little color, not just all neutral. And I think that might be all I did. I think I added 3 pages after and sewed in the signatures, and that's all I did in the next video I was going to do, but it didn't end up doing that. So I wanted to add this check that this is from 1967, and it was in my goodies that my kids gave me for Mother's Day, and then this piece right here as a tab. I just thought that would be something different and interesting in this journal. So we're going to look for a page to put both of those on and see how we do that. And so, like, I was looking at it before the video, I wanted to kind of blend in. Like, I wouldn't put it on this page here. I mean, you could, but I don't see how it stands out there. I wanted to kind of blend in like it does with it, kind of, you can see it, but it doesn't stand out as much on that. And it kind of looks like it goes somewhere like that right there. So let's just look like the coffee dyed page is a possibility. I don't think I want to put it on I mean, this is a fold out anyway, so I wouldn't put it there. And let's see, where else? Music. It kind of stands out there a little bit more than I want it to. And so here, yellow page, and the coffee dyed page. And so I think, oh, this page, it might go good on this page too. It kind of goes good on that page too. So that's either this page or this page. Which one? Let's see. Yeah, I think there's plenty of spots I can put this. So let's put this down here just like it is. And it'll be a little tab. So I could put it this way or this way. I think I'll put it this way so that the tab's at the top. And then somebody could actually slip a little piece of paper in there with something on it, if they wanted to. So I'll leave that. I'm not going to put anything in there, but I'll leave that for whoever gets this journal eventually to put something in there if they want to, or they don't have to. They just have a pretty little vintage plastic tab there. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, something different, right? I like to, you know, if I can think of them, if you can think of something different, why not try it and do it? And, you know, then your journal's different from anybody else's, right? And that's fun. And maybe somebody's done that before, I don't know. Or something similar, but see, did I do that right? Oh, I didn't do it right. Leave it to me. Well, it's going to be down here. There you go. That's all right. It's down here. It was meant to be, apparently. That's the way you can look at it. It was meant to be down here. Somebody that's going to get this journal wanted this tab down here, and there you go. And maybe I'll put another one and try to remember to put that one, like this red one. We could go ahead and do that one. So we put that one where? On that. So we'll put this one on the coffee dyed paper. How about that? I wasn't really going to do that one today, but why not go ahead and do it since we said that would look good on coffee dyed paper, which is right here. So we'll put this one up here. Oh, and it's right next to this red page. It's not red, but it's kind of a reddish. I guess it is red, kind of a reddish color. Anyway, that will look good there. So let's do that. It has some writing here, but it's very neat, but you're not going to see it because it's going to be glued down like this. So let's do that before I put glue on the wrong side. So there'll be 2 of those tabs. So it'll look kind of, you know, like I planned it that way. And I have I have 3 more of these, so I could put more in here. And maybe I will, because these both are in the front. We might need to put one in the back. 1 or 2. That's my other phone. Where is it? I need to turn off the notifications. It's in here somewhere. I was just using it to look at a video. I have a TV in here, but I have some things in my watch later, and I was just like, let me see what that was real quick in my watch later. And sometimes I'll just, you know, put the watch laters up on my TV and watch it that way. So I'm just getting all these little corners and edges glued down here real quick. So I think that's pretty cool. It separates out it makes a little writing section up here. It makes like 2 writing sections, one here and one here, and here's what it looks like from the outside now. That's pretty cool, I think. Different and interesting. So let's go to maybe we put those in the, those are both in the front half. So maybe we'll, if we have time during this video, go ahead and do the back tab, cut a couple of the other pieces for the back tabs. But let's see where we can put this check now. So I got inspired to do this little check thing that I'm going to do now. I was watching a video by Miller's Laboratory, and I was like, oh, that is very interesting. She did something. So I'll link her video where she did something like this in my description box. I'm just looking for a page where I can put this check. Let's see. It would look cute here on this because this has blue lines and this is kind of bluish. So let's see where else. Oh, and here's a blue piece of paper. Oh, I like it on a ledger paper better. Let's see, anywhere else. Let's see, let's try this ledger paper. Oh, it looks good there too. It kind of just goes with this though, don't you think? I think it does. Oh, let me try it on this graph paper. Sorry. It looks good there too. So any of those, see, where's the section? Where's the middle, I mean? Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to put it on this graph paper because this has a flip out here. Okay, I think we're going to make one of those flip outs into a tuck spot too because I have 4 of those I think I have 4 of those flip outs. So what she did was, let's see, she put it about like this and then folded it over the page. I'm going to fold it right here. See, oh, there's a little staple in there. That's what it came with. It came with a little staple. I don't think I need that though. Let me see if I can get it out without tearing this check here. Let me unfold it. Let me unfold it. This is a very thick staple from 1967. They're not as, oh, there we go. I was gonna like I was going to say, like, were the staples that much stronger in 1967, but I got it. Okay. All right, so let's see. The idea is to, let me see. Yep, I think this is how I want to do it. Hers was probably a little different, so I'll put my own spin on this one, but I'm going to actually just put a little glue right here at the fold, and then right here on this edge. Okay, so that's where it will be glued down. All right kind of in the middle. And so there we go. So, oops. So the glue's right here, and we put it right on that edge, so that'll be glued down, and we have a little pocket in here. And then this will be a little flip up here. Okay, and you can still see all the, like, there's several stamps on the back here. Black for deposit only, a pink one, a red one, and a purple one. So you don't think they put that, I don't think they do that anymore, so that's kind of neat to see all those different colored rubber stamps they used to use. Now I'm going to make a little, or put a little piece of ephemera in here, a little, so this will be a little tuck spot. And then I'm going to put something right here, just a little piece of a bird page or something. So let's look for a bird. And maybe a piece of that colored paper that I put here somewhere. Here it is. The tan or the blue. Oh, they're both, wait, where's the tan one? Well, here's the blue one. And this blue one too. Since this is just a piece, let's use a piece of this. And then we can even use our pinking shears to cut some out. So we'll cut a piece out. And this will be a little bird collage. This is exactly what I saved it for, which I didn't know at the time. But I figured the text would be covered up, so it didn't matter what it said. It's just from the nature thing, but if it was about snakes or something, I thought, should I save that? And I was like, yes, I want to use it as collage. So I'm even going to turn it sideways. And yeah, it was a fish on this side. It wasn't an alligator, but still, it wasn't a pretty fish. so this is going to be all glued down on this piece. And I'm gonna get, let's see, let's keep the years right there so you can see the 1967 still. So I didn't cover that up. And then a bird piece of pretty, all the birds are pretty. So, oh, here's the green page. That one is about, that's the one that's about snakes, but I figured it would be covered up, something like what I'm doing now. This is going to be mostly covered up, so I want a piece to fit. Well, let's look, well, I don't want a fish in here or a seahorse, so let's look for a little bird we can put there. Let's see. This one might fit there. See that? Does that fit there? Or is there a smaller one? This one might be a little smaller. You might get that one. Or this one right here. Let's see. Let's just get this one right here. Yeah, since it's on the edge. There's two. Oh, this one's prettier. Let's get this one. Okay, so we're going to cut this out. My pinking shears. I wonder how old these things are. I just thought about that. Like, I just thought they cut good, that even though they're old and grungy, so they are what they are. But I was like, oh, just now I thought, I wonder how old these things actually are. I'm glad somebody didn't throw them in the trash because they really cut. See how they cut paper so nice? They really work well. They're still sharp, or however old they are, they're still sharp. So let's see if this is going to be small enough. I mean, it doesn't have to be inside the blue, but we'll see. Yeah, that's pretty big actually. Okay, I'm going to cut a little bit more off over here. I think I do want it inside the blue, because it could just be collaged over it, kind of like that, or like that. I think I'm going to cut it here though. I think that will fit inside the blue. So we'll have a little collage here, the check. And again, like I said, this was inspired by Miller's Laboratory, or Laboratory. And I'll link her video where I saw this. And I just thought it looked so interesting. I wanted to do it. When you see different things, don't you want to do it, right? You want to put your spin on it, whatever. So there we go. Isn't that cute? We used an old piece of ephemera. This is a book page, and that's from a book page. So all original, authentic. things, and we're going to put something in there. So that is everything I wanted to show you today. I hope you enjoyed, but here's what we have. We have that, like I just showed you, and you turn the page, and you have a little flip up here that you can, the glue is sticking there, so I'll make a little fold here. So there we go. So that'll be the flip up. So cute. And you can put something under there, or you can even collage on here too. So I won't do that. See, this would be pretty with a little bird on it too. So, or something, you know, put a little fish there. Let's see, where's one of our cute little fish? A little fish on there. There you go. So fun, right? So yes, I'll be back with more. That's it for today. That's not my end of my crafting fun today, but that's the end of this video. So I'll see you all next time. Let me know if you're going to try this little flip, and go over and say hi to Miller's Laboratory. And I like to say laboratory, I think. But just let her know I sent you over there. Thanks for watching today, and have a great day. Happy crafting.